Given that perhaps the only thing that Mukesh Ambani and Bill Gates and you and I have in equal measure is the number of hours in a day, it probably makes sense for us to figure out how to manage time better. Time management is not surprisingly high on everyone's list of things to get better at. Here then is a piece of advice that could dramatically improve your productivity. It's powerful and I loved it, and it is the title of a book by the self-help author Brian Tracy, Eat That Frog. There's an old saying that if you woke up each morning and ate a live frog, you could probably spend the rest of the day content in the knowledge that nothing worse could happen. Surprise, right? Think about that. Now think of a frog as your most important task, your number one priority, the most likely to make the greatest impact. Because it's tough act, we keep pushing it away, hoping that perhaps it will go away on its own. It doesn't. Often, the most important task is also the toughest. It pays to get over it first. Eat that frog. Be done with it, and rest seems so easy then. It stands to reason that if you have to eat that frog, it won't help to keep it in front of you or stare it all day long, that one big task. And that's exactly what we tend to do. We keep that one big task, the big impact tough call, hanging over our heads, which only increase our stress levels. We keep staring at the frog, we keep thinking how ugly it is, we worry about the awful taste, and we hope that all of this will make the frog more palatable. Or better still, we hope the frog will go away. However, nothing changes. Your most important task remains to be done. The frog still needs to be eaten. Go ahead, serve yourself. And yes, here's another tip. If you have to eat 2 frogs, eat the bigger, the uglier, the one which gives you an awful taste. Eat that first. Prioritize. Make sure that you do the most important task first. The Eat That Frog philosophy is ultimately not just about managing time. It perhaps is a good advice for managing life, in relationships and at work. It pays to grab the bull by its horns, forget the trivial bits and focus on the big ticket items. They make the biggest difference. Talking about them, bitching, worrying, procrastinating, constantly looking at them, all these won't help at all. The benefit you would have gained from accomplishing your biggest task will remain elusive, and stress and worry levels will only mount. So guys, take the first step. Identify your frog, your big task, your big impact action step, your number one priority. And once you have done that, go ahead, eat that frog and taste the difference. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.